I'm a bad motherfucker.
All right, over to Russ.
All right, so let me do the Rockfin chats before I forget. This is Hempcar. Late last year, it emerged that the Pentagon had paid a private company, the Lincoln Group, to plant hundreds of stories in Iraqi newspapers. The stories, all supportive of U.S. policy, were written by military personnel and then placed in Iraqi publications. Well, you know, when we interviewed Taibbi the other day, we were talking about how he says there are 7 journalists that everyone knows work for the CIA. So they do the same thing to us here. Ellie Marino. Caleb Maupin addressed Russell's question very thoroughly in last night's stream. Real communists must be anti-imperialists. Social democrats finance their project with their imperialist system. So I guess my argument is, I'm not really arguing with that. My argument is, so why not address that? Why not address if you feel that the material prosperity is being funded by imperialism, why not address the imperialism instead of upending the system that people seem to be happy with? And if you're arguing you can't have that level of material prosperity without exploitation, well, I mean, communism wouldn't fix that, right? You would just be living at a very economically depressed level as a communist. If you're saying you couldn't have social democracy that wasn't economically depressed without imperialism, well, that would apply to any system that you would replace it with. So since social democracy seems to create the greatest balance between publicly funded good like healthcare, education, infrastructure, while now allowing a certain amount of economic freedom and also having democratic control over your society, why not address the imperialism part? Like, why do you have to get rid of that entire system? And why would what you replace it with be better if you're making an argument of scarcity? Would you have the same scarcity in any system that didn't have imperialism if that's the core underlying issue for you? So that's my answer to that. Funky Lollipop. Hey, JD. Can't wait to see you in Stroudsburg. Hey, Russ. Nice new shirt. Thank you. I got this at the concert. It was a little over a year ago that Waters was playing Madison Square Garden. Blank State. The Pope is a literal monarch. Vatican City is a city-state with an absolute monarchy, as declared by friend of the show, Benito Mussolini. Yes, me and Jimmy, we both went to the Vatican separately. Being a recovering Catholic, it infuriated him in ways that for me, I mean, I saw what he saw, but it wasn't as personal for me. But yeah, you go through the Vatican museums and it's like going through the attic of Western civilization. This is like all the bric-a-brac that the Catholic Church has accumulated over the millennia. So you have an entire room of statues of animals. Just here are the horses, here are the sheep, here are the birds, and you know, here are the map room. It's just maps and maps and maps and maps. So here porcelains, an entire room of porcelains. It's like that. It's the attic of the West of the last 2,000 years that the Catholic Church has pillaged. So finding more chats. Bear with me, folks. All right. Looking, come on, cough it up. Cough it up. Where's that sweet Luca? More money, more money, more money. I'll be flying back out to New York tomorrow. Got myself a slice, a bagel. You know, I have not really had a bagel out here, so I can't complain, but I bet I would if I had one. I went to a pizzeria the other night. Now, to be fair, it was just a random place. It wasn't one of these places people keep recommending to me. And the pizza was basically, it was weird. It was like the texture of New York pizza, but if you ran the slice through a deflavorizing machine, it just tasted like nothing. Steph21, why do all the intelligent doctors I know still accept all the COVID and jab lies? To this day, they question nothing. This isn't going to be an exact quote, but Upton Sinclair famously said something to the effect, basically said, a man has a tremendous capacity not to see a thing when his living depends upon his not seeing it. So I think that's probably why. Sandra 1, Jimmy, the pharmaceutical industry forbids you to have one of my exorcists on your show. The DNC and GOP forbid you too. I like that. As a lifelong fan of the horror genre. Hempcar, yes, please do more segments on transhumanism. Have Jason Burmis on. He's an expert on it. Elena Friedland, too. You all know how I roll. Like, you know, Keaton, that kind of thing is really not his jam. So I try to be sparing in how many stories like that I do. So he doesn't, you know, I'm not like torturing my long-suffering partner with too much culture stuff. So I would definitely do more stuff like that. Which, you know, is probably better, that, you know, because it would be more that kind of channel. I don't think that would really be good. But hey, you know, I do segments like that every now and then. So maybe we will do one transhumanist thing, because it is pretty creepy. If anybody ever saw Wild Palms, I talked about this at one point. It's this old miniseries by Oliver Stone that is very, very prescient. You can find all the episodes for free now on YouTube. And it really kind of predicted where things were going to go in surprising ways if you go back and you watch it now. All right, so we are scrolling along. Let's see. We got one. I way bypassed it, though. Come on. Come back. Come back. All right. Trying to find it. I passed it. Ugh. All right. So you may have heard that Rumble does not have the best controls. And it does not. It is not easy. All right. Come on. Oh, stop. It's not working. All right. Hang on. We're almost there. We're almost there. It keeps like scrolling past it. And then here we go. All right. All right. FiendTimp123. Fauci should be tried by a jury of his peers. African wild dogs in an empty swimming pool. I like that. These are some good chats. Sorry for any technical difficulties. This, yeah, like if you press it too long, it'll just keep going even when you try to stop it. I got to kind of go in spurts here. All right. So, while we're doing this, I will remind you, Jimmy's going to be coming to a fundraiser for our friend Jose Vega, who is running as an independent against arguably the biggest scumbag in the Democratic Congress, Richie Torres. I'm sure Jimmy will be announcing more details of that. And me, Keaton, and actually we're going to have Jose as a guest, are going to be doing a live show on June 9th at the Producers Club Theater. We will be doing a 2 o'clock show and a 7 o'clock show. We do not have that many tickets left. So if you are interested, go to our website. I'm sure it is up there. I don't handle that stuff, but I am assuming. that you can find the ticket links at dudissidents.com and get yourself a ticket while there are some left. It looks to me like they'll probably all be gone in the next week or so. I gotta say, man, when you look through the Rumble rants, you see a lot of random stuff in that chat. Quite a lively conversation about Nick Fuentes going on over here. Yeah. It's something else. All right. Scrolling. We're getting there. We are getting there. Fuentes is boring, somebody thinks. All right. J.M. Herber. Unfortunately, they can't get rid of Johnson because the Dems have promised to vote for Johnson if they try. I mean, that would be really interesting. I mean, they should just do it just to completely undermine his credibility then. Because then you'll have a Republican speaker whose support is entirely built on Democrats. All right, metafornication. We're all narcissists. Empathy is the antidote to narcissism. If you don't innately have it, you can cognitively spark it. Being vegan is to respect something not like you. It grows a moral foundation. If veganism is so good, why are our bodies designed for us to be omnivores? I mean, I'm serious. There are certain vitamins and such that you are going to get better absorption through the eating of meat. So you wind up having to do this whole Frankenstein's lab kind of balance of supplements and proteins in order to get what your body needs as a vegan. So we're not made to be vegans. Our bodies are not made that way. You can, with a lot of effort and really going out of your way, you can make yourself able to do it. But we're not made for that. Which is not in any way to say you shouldn't be one. I mean, you do you. But I'm going to do me, and I'm going to eat meat. I tried being a vegetarian for 6 months in college, and I felt like I was eating salad by the time I was done. I wanted to try it because you had all these people like, yeah, man, if you become a vegetarian, it's going to clean up your consciousness. You're going to have so much clarity. So I tried it, and I was like, man, I just feel like I have lettuce in my lungs. And that was the end of that. I felt, and now I know I probably didn't do it right, but that's my point. If it were natural to your body, you wouldn't have to, have such a very precise way of making sure that you get all your nutrients. It would come more naturally. Doesn't mean you can't do it. And my hat's off to anyone who's doing it, especially if you're doing it for ethical reasons. Because for health reasons, I don't buy it on those grounds. We probably eat too much meat, but I don't think it's really healthy not to eat any for the most part. Please ban Real Conservative. He's spamming the chat like crazy. Misha, that's for you. That is a request for money penny. All right, let's see. Scrolling along. There we go. When you come to LA, your last night, they make you sacrifice a goat to the dark gods of the land here. So I got to do that tonight. All right, let's see. There we go. What? I just missed one. See? Does this happen to you, Misha, when you try to do this? Like you're holding it down for too long and then it just runs past the chat. Yeah, okay. Don't do it again. Don't. Oh God, I hate this. It just will not stop now. It's like totally not stopping. All right, so this is like, this isn't even how long I held the thing down. This is just like Rumble is kind of screwed up. It's just not, it just doesn't work all that well. Okay, we're trying here, folks. We're trying our best with the technology we've been granted. Ah, okay, okay. Almost. No. Come on. All right. Stop. Ah, God. Like, this is a nightmare. Like, I didn't even really tap it that much in the other direction. It's to a point I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Because I'm pressing it to go down and it just keeps going up. Is that what it is? Because it doesn't seem like it's even connected to what I'm doing at this point. Like, it's just like all over the place. I mean, probably not. I'm pretty close to the bottom. The arrow keys. Yeah, this is just like, it's impossible. Like, it definitely wasn't this bad before. I was trying that and it won't catch it. Oh, wait. Okay. I think it might have reconnected to, nah, because that, yeah, this is, we gotta talk to the guys at Rumble about this. We talked to them about the way they do the chats. But this is, yeah, all right, so let's see. All right. It might be working now. Let's see. What are you doing this weekend, Misha? Oh, happy birthday. Oh, going out with the hubby? Very nice. All right. Okay. Like, I just had one. It disappeared. Like, this is awful. I don't remember having this hard a time last time I did this. It's definitely glitching. Like, it should not. Like, I have like minimal control over what it's doing. What? And then when I do find the chats, I try to stop, and it just seems to jump past them. Well, it's like, okay, so I stop scrolling the thing, and then it just disappears. See, that just happened. Like, I just saw one, and then I go back, and it's not there. Yeah, this is a mess. I will scroll it down one more time and try with the at least I've got the side thing going. All right, let me see. Yeah, it's like when it appears and I go back to get it, it's gone. Yeah, it's glitching. Like, the system's just not letting me. Oh, wait. I got Hempcar and websites that appear to be information sites on the politics of Africa and the Balkans were found to be run by the Pentagon. All right. Let's Let's see if we can get another one. All right, so basically what I got to do is a combination of the side thing and the arrows. Vegan, please stick to what you know. Stay in your lane. God damn it. Somebody has an opinion I don't share. Makes me feel very impotent and insecure. Ah! You know it's a good idea? Don't go to opinion channels if you can't deal with opinions. How about that? Hempgar, and this is linked to an article. Pentagon had paid a private company, the Lincoln Group, to plant hundreds of stories in Iraqi newspapers. Okay. All right. It looks like we might be able to make this work. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. So, yes. So, Vienticus Prime, we got it. Are you using the arrow keys or page up, down? We got it. All right. Herbois. The amendment to require a warrant for FISA surveillance failed by a single vote. Anyone who thinks we are close to tipping this prison bus, well, we can't even get warrants for the FISA court. Okay. Good point. All right. So, let's see. Let's see what else we got here. You know, people pay. We want them to get their money's worth over here. Let's see. See what else we got. I see we set off quite a lot of chat about dietary habits here. Quite a lot about that. Okay. All right. Oh, and so now, all right. So yes, I saw a lot of boomer jokes, which fair enough, but yeah, it really is very glitchy. Like now, all of a sudden, it put everything at the top like it's supposed to, which would make all of this take like 2 seconds. All right, so let me get to where we are. All right, now, Misha, now they all went back to the top where they're supposed to be. Explain, riddle me this, Batman. No, it is not. Okay, I would admit if it was, you know, but yes, I would. Okay, so Reef 234. I keep telling you, listen, man. Stormfront has their own page, and
on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate shitty coffee? I, for one, really hate shitty coffee, which is why I'm excited to introduce to you a company that's revolting against shitty coffee, and it's called the 1775 Coffee Company. Now, I haven't had it yet because I only drink decaf. Steph has had it. Steph, how do you like it?
I really like it. You know what? I have a French press, and so I've been using my French press and totally enjoying it. It's delicious. It's smooth.
So 1775, the world awake. In 1775, the world awakened to a new era. And now it's 1775 Coffee Company is bringing you a coffee that embodies that revolutionary spirit. Crafted with passion and precision, our beans are ethically and exclusively sourced from the finest coffee beans farms of Bolivia. Didn't know that. 1775 Coffee Company's farm-to-cup journey ensures the highest quality of authenticity and sustainability from start to finish. With each sip, your palate will recognize and appreciate the dedication and passion that goes into crafting this single-sourced brew. 1775 Coffee Company takes pride in offering customers a truly exceptional coffee experience with their premium coffee collection. But their dedication to this revolution extends beyond the realm of taste. Safeguarding freedom of speech is critical right now, which is why 1775 Coffee Company has joined forces with Rumble in defense of one of our most fundamental rights, freedom of speech. Coffee that's sure to awaken all your senses, including the sense of freedom. So choose 1775 Coffee by going to 1775coffee.com/litter. That's LITTER, and use the code LITTER for 10% off the checkout on your first order. 1775 Coffee, brewed to perfection, crafted with revolution.
Isn't it swell? The memes make themselves. They found a rabbi hole, tunnels and all. There's Jews in the walls. Isn't it bliss? The rabbinical grace, soiling the mattresses. Well, let me tell you. If I were Rabbi Shmuley and diddle 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 digga digga diddle diddle dum, all day long I'd diddle little bums. If I were a Shmuley man, I'd peddle all my dildos, dreidel dildos, selling dildos with my daughter and her mum. If I were a Jewish Shmuley man, I'd be digging with a dildo in my bum. I'd wear a grotesque nose and go grab some goyim right on the nipple with a pinch. A Shabbos lap dance brace for the youngest mensch.
Hey, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down there for more AM Joy and the rest of MSNBC. And click on any of the videos right here to watch the latest interviews and highlights. And you can get more videos from MSNBC for free every day with our newsletter. Just visit